the most important thing about the MDA is that it crosses the border. Brings together the North Wales economy with the North West. If it wasn't for artificial lines, we would naturally work together anyway. But I think, business doesn't respect boundaries or borders. We do like to work with North Wales, West Midlands, Yorkshire and Humberside to make sure that, we're actually good for one another.
Well, it's a chance to meet people, a chance to network and discover things you didn't know before and to see what's going on. Very interesting this time to see 3D printing being major for schools. In fact, I've been plugging 3D printing for over a decade, and when we built the Creative Industries building at Glyndŵr, made a point of installing a 3D laboratory there. We got particularly interesting links with Russia and Ukraine, I may say, and we're doing our little bit to try to help friendship there and keep friendship with the West.
It's a really good opportunity to bring together the businesses from across North East Wales, the Wirral, into Liverpool City region, into Manchester, into the rest of Cheshire and Warrington. A really good area for them to cross-fertilise ideas. It's all about innovation, it's all about the research agenda, and it's all about supporting businesses to know what's going on in their patch so that they can get the value.
There's enough evidence now around to suggest how strong the economy of the cross-border region is, and how much, if we work together to promote it, we can make a real difference to the area. There's a 17 billion plus economy there, which by national standards, particularly in Wales but also in the UK, is significant. And I think the challenge for partners working together, because that region's got massive potential, 40,000–50,000 jobs over the next 15 to 20 years.
UK India Business Council is the main business-to-business voice into India. India is a difficult place to do business, but there's a support structure in place. And India being one of the few countries where you're going to get growth of about 8% GDP, it's a very positive place to be. For the purpose of innovation, but also of business and growth. It's a huge scalable market that's growing rapidly, deregulating rapidly, so now's the time for British businesses.
Flintshire County Council has been very proactive with Mersey Dee Alliance right from the concept, and given we've got a massive manufacturing area, we've got some really good companies in our area. Well, the whole supply chain is fantastic, but head up by Airbus, Toyota, United Paper Mill, just to name a few. And we're a very proactive business community. We have business forums, and Mersey Dee Alliance is basically the joining of a lot of our businesses to give them the advantage of working with businesses with Cheshire. So it's really advantageous for them.
I mean, the two big areas of news here at Sci-Tech Daresbury is one, the announcement we had just before Christmas of over £100 million being invested into a cognitive computing centre, so looking at the whole area of machine learning. Will be a major global research facility involving some key international partners. A second area really is just ongoing growth. We've seen fantastic stories of growth even through the economic downturn with our companies, and that's now leading us to take the next step of putting some new buildings onto the site. So we'll be planning that will be coming forward very, very shortly, and again, wait for more news about that.
I'm very impressed with the number of people who come to the events, because at the end of the day, that is the acid test of how interesting and how valuable the work is. Must be about 200 people at today's meeting at Sci-Tech Daresbury, and from all the conversations I've had, they've all got great ideas, they're swapping them, they're helping one another, and that's what it's all about.